PDP continues to lose face because they lack coordination. Ahead of 2023, they are still trying or really finding it hard to stand, as a party. Imagine how the governors are having talks for defection, and so many, members and also leadership or chieftains in the party are already moving to the All Progressive Congress. Well, it's all for good because I believe that it's just a preparation that God is making for 2023, that perhaps none of this party would exist come 2023. Or maybe the All Progressive Congress might be just you know, the only party for other parties, to stand against. So they have a very thin chance of even winning. So I think it's just something that would work for Nigerians come 2023. Well, as it is right now, remember that they had a meeting, the People's Democratic Party, concerning the zoning for 2023. And, there were a lot of altercations, there were a lot of reactions, and so many things happened back there in that meeting that some of the governors, they even splitted just because there was no headway at the end of the day after the party meeting. Well, I believe they are not serious because serious people would definitely sit together and think of a way out of the present situation that befalls them, especially now that governors and other chieftains are moving to the All Progressive Congress. But let's see what happened during their meeting when they went together to have a meeting concerning the presidential ticket and the zoning in for 2023 presidential and general election. Well, I'll bring you more details, but please stay tuned. Don't forget to like and share this video. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. And also, turn on the notification bell. All right, guys, without further ado, it says ahead of the 2023 presidential election, a fresh crisis is brewing in the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, over which zone should have its presidential ticket. Since the party was defeated by the All Progressive Congress (APC) in 2015 to bring its rule for 16 years to an end, it has been struggling to reclaim the presidency without success. While the opposition party is in the process of holding an elective national convention to elect its new leaders, there are indications that the issue of zoning is tearing it apart. For months now, there have been severe agitations as to where the presidential ticket of the party should be zoned to, with leaders and chieftains of the party, particularly from the southern part of the country, insisting that the party's unwritten zoning arrangements be respected and the 2023 presidential ticket zoned exclusively to the south. It is believed in many quarters that the zoning controversy is at the bottom of the storm that has been the lot of the suspended national chairman of the party, Prince Uche Secondus. His alleged tactic support for a presidential aspirant from the north, in spite of the clamor for power shift, is believed to have won him several enemies from his home zone. However, fresh indications have emerged that anti-zoning forces may have devised new plans to forestall the possibility of the party zoning the presidential ticket to the south. It was gathered that an ongoing process towards the election of a new national chairman for the party is brewing suspicion and creating a fresh crisis within the party. Very reliable party sources said a high number of Southern PDP chieftains indicating interest in the national chairmanship, while Northern is showing interest, has become a source of worry for pro-zoning agitators within the People's Democratic Party. It was also gathered that some prominent leaders and chieftains of the party, including governors, National Assembly members, and Board of Trustees, members from the southern zones, have expressed dissatisfaction with what they described as an attempt to scheme the zones out of contention for the presidential ticket. It was also gathered that governors elected on the platform of the People's Democratic Party are now divided over the zoning issue. It was gathered that while some of them are now openly supporting national chairmanship aspiration from the South, others like Governor Sheyi Makinde, Udom Emmanuel and that is Akwa Ibom's governors, the states, respectively, are warning that the emergence of a Southern in that position may nail any hope of the region getting the presidential ticket. An ally of the Oyo State governor explained in a chat with our correspondent yesterday that Makindi's position is based on his understanding of the practice in PDP. An aide to the governor said a look at previous arrangements revealed that the national chairman and the presidential candidate had never emerged from the same region in the past. So, our governor, giving his commitment to the Southern Presidency project, is asking his colleagues for a commitment that the chairmanship is not a bait to stop power from shifting to the South in 2023. He is not alone in this. There are other governors with him. It was, however, gathered that some other governors have recently proposed that a presidential ticket be thrown open for aspirants from all zones of the country to contest for it. Their major arguments are that the last president the PDP produced is from the South, and it may not be easy to defeat the APC with a presidential candidate from the South. So they have a plan to retain the ticket in the North, a source claimed. Finding by our correspondent revealed that majority of the Southern governors are opposed to the new plan by their colleagues from the North, though a couple of Southern governors are now being convinced to join the anti-zoning push, but offers like the vice president and other promises, the majority is still unrelenting in a quest for the ticket in 2023, a party source said. Determined to send the message clearly to their colleagues, PDP governors in the South have joined their APC colleagues to insist that the next president of the country should come from the South in 2023. In spite of indications that many of their colleagues are plotting to keep the ticket in the North, at the recent meeting of the Southern governors, PDP governors sent a very strong signal to their colleagues from the North and other opposed to zoning when they openly supported and signed the communique insisting on power shift. The implications are that PDP governors are now poised for showdown over the zoning issue, as so said. It was also gathered that members of the PDP caucus in the National Assembly are also not on the same page on the zoning issue. This is a very tough one, and I hope these guys are able to put their house in order because it's really going to be interesting come 2023. I believe you know that. So, guys, what do you think about this? Drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to like this video. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.